I'd like to buy the world a home and furnish it with love. Grow apple trees and honey bees and snow white turtle doves. I'd like to teach the world to sing with me. Perfect harmony. I'd like to buy the world a coat and keep it company.
My name is Tam Smith, and I'm sitting in our sanctuary at Trinity Lutheran Church in Spooner, Wisconsin, along with Bill Callender. I thank him for being the eyes and the technology behind my devotion here. And I am working on the midweek devotion for our Trinity Lutheran Church. Many of you may recall the 1971 Coca-Cola commercial known as the Hilltop ad. It is no secret to our Trinity Celebration Choir members that sometimes we revise or change the words in our anthems. If we were going to adapt this song for worship, rather than buy the world a Coke, we would possibly change the words to give the world some hope. The quote, "Music is the universal language of mankind," is attributed to Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. Music is more than the universal language of mankind. Lifting voices together in praise can be a unifying experience for a congregation, both fervent and soothing. And there is actually a physical basis for these feelings. In 2013, 3 publications reported Swedish researchers had monitored the heart rates of singers as they performed a variety of choral works. They found as members sang in unison, their pulses began to speed up and slow down at the same rate. Bjorn Vikhoff, the musicologist who led the project, stated, "When you sing the phrases, it is a form of guided breathing. You exhale on the phrases and breathe in between the phrases. When you exhale, the heart slows down." But what really struck him was that it took almost no time at all for the singer's heart rates to become synchronized. The heart rates fell into a shared rhythm guided by the song's tempo. So imagine the Hilltop singer's heart rates. The soloist begins with, "I'd like to buy the world a home and furnish it with love." And within a matter of moments after the others join in to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony, their heart rates are all beating at the same rate. There is humanity in this harmony. When 2 or 3 are gathered together, He is in our midst. Our worship services have historically been centered on liturgy and music. From Gregorian chants to present-day praise teams, we begin our services with a prelude and gathering song and finish with ascending song and postlude with plenty of singing and music in between. What a joyous way to bring us together, vocally, physically, and prayerfully throughout our time together. Here are some select verses from Psalm 98. "Sing to the Lord a new song, for He has done marvelous things. His right hand and His holy arm have worked salvation for Him. Shout for joy to the Lord, all the earth. Burst into jubilant song with music. Let the sea resound and everything in it, the world and all who live in it. Let the rivers clap their hands. Let the mountains sing together for joy. Let them sing before the Lord." During the Safer at Home time, there is a quieting of humanity as our planet sings and creates more harmony. Our Earth's upper crust is moving just a little less, as seismologists observe less ambient seismic noise. Within days of lockdown, ground pollution belts have temporarily shrunk as much as 40% over cities and industrial centers. The amount of global ocean noise was instantly reduced as cruise ships were pulled out of water. Dolphins and jellyfish visible in the Venice canals. Sea turtles nesting in the desolate beaches. Buffalo traveled from the hills to the beach on Catalina Island, California. Coyotes, normally timid of traffic, have been spotted on the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. Wild boars have become bolder in Italy. In Wales, peacocks strutting through Bangor and sheep have been filmed on roundabouts on a deserted playground. Herds of deer near Washington, D.C. homes just a few miles from the White House and on the streets of Minnesota towns. As we begin to gather again in our worship space, it has been recommended we do not sing, providing a safe environment for the people immediately around us and then beyond. Our God is a faithful God, and we will come together again to worship, learn, pray, listen, and sing. And when we sing, our hearts will be in sync. I've not been able to find the author of this next piece. I am the most ancient of the arts. I am more than ancient. I am eternal. Even before life commenced upon this earth, I was here in the winds and the waves. When the first flowers and grasses appeared, I was among them. And when man came, I at once became the most delicate, most subtle, and most powerful medium for the expression of man's emotions. When men were little better than beasts, I influenced them for their good. In all ages, I have inspired men with hope, kindled their love, given a voice to their joys, cheered them on to glorious deeds, and soothed them in times of despair. I have played a great part in the drama of life, whose end and purpose is the complete perfection of man's nature. Through my influence, human nature has been uplifted, sweetened, and refined. With the aid of men, I have become a fine art. From Kubla Khan to Thomas Edison, a long line of the brightest minds have devoted themselves to the perfection of instruments through which men may utilize my powers and enjoy my charms. I have myriads of voices and instruments. I am in the hearts of all men and on their tongues, in all lands and among all peoples. The ignorant and the unlettered know me, not less than the rich and learned. For I speak to all men in a language that all understand. Even the deaf hear me, if they but listen to the voices of their own souls. I am the food of love. I have taught men gentleness and peace, and I have led them onward to heroic deeds. I comfort the lonely, and I harmonize the discord of crowds. I am a necessary luxury to all men. I am music. May God continue to breathe His peace through music and nature to you.